Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see you again. Today, I want to talk to you about friendships. And for that, I brought another very special book that is about a lonely mouse who was all by himself until he made a friend. Having a friend is great. We play with our friends, we laugh with our friends. What else do we do with our friends? We share stories with our friends. That's why I want to read this very special book to you, so we can learn about friendships and appreciate them. The book I brought with me is called Alexander and the Wind-Up Mouse. The Wind-Up Mouse. Okay, so let's start. Help! Help! A mouse! There was a scream and a crush. Cups, saucers, and spoons were flying in all directions. Look at that, it's flying in all directions. Okay. Alexander ran for his hole as fast as his legs would carry him. Oh, this is Alexander. He's a little mouse. He ran really fast to his hole. All Alexander wanted was a few crumbs, and yet every time they saw him, they would scream for help or chase him with a broom. This is a broom. Every time they saw little Alexander, they would scream and chase him with a broom. They would say, "Go away, there's a little mouse. There's a little mouse over there, right here." One day, when there was no one in the house, Alexander heard a squeak in Annie's room. He sneaked, and what did he see? He saw another mouse. This is Alexander, that's the other mouse. But not an ordinary mouse like himself. Instead of legs, it had two little wheels. And on its back, there was a key that you turn. "Who are you?" said Alexander. "Who are you?" Okay. "I am Willie, the wind-up mouse, Annie's favorite toy. They wind me to make me run around in circles. They wind me and then I run around in circles. They cuddle me. Look, there is Willie. They cuddle me, and at night I sleep on a soft white pillow, between the doll and a woolly teddy bear. Everyone loves me." "They don't care much for me," said Alexander sadly. Alexander said sad. Sadly means he's sad. But he was happy to have found a friend. "Let's go to the kitchen and look for crumbs," he said. "Oh, I can't," said Willie. "I can only move when they wind me." "But I don't mind because everybody loves me." There he is, cuddling. Alexander, too, came to love Willie. He went to visit him whenever he could. He told him of his favorite adventures with brooms, flying saucers, and mousetraps. Willie talked about the penguin, the woolly bear, and mostly about Annie. The two friends spent many happy hours together. They became friends. They enjoy each other's company. They have a lot of fun together. They are friends, Alexander and Willie. But when he was alone in the dark, of his hideout. Look, it's dark, right? It's nighttime. Alexander thought of Willie with envy. Oh, he said, why can't I be a wind-up mouse like Willie and be cuddled and beloved? Why can't I be a wind-up mouse? He's a regular mouse, right? One day, Willie told a strange story. I've heard, he whispered mysteriously, that in the garden at the end of the pebble path, close to the blackberry bush, there lives a magic lizard who can change one animal into another. Who can change one animal into another. Do you mean, said Alexander, that he could change me into a wind-up mouse like you? That very afternoon, Alexander went into the garden and ran to the end of the path. Lizard, lizard, he whispered. This is lizard. Look how colorful it is. And suddenly there stood before him, full of the colors of flowers. Remember colors? We talked about colors last time. A large lizard. Lizard. Is it true that you could change me into a wind-up mouse? Asked Alexander in a quivering voice. When the moon is round, said the lizard, bring me a purple pebble. Bring me, the lizard said, bring me a purple pebble. These are pebbles. Pebbles are beautiful stones. Pebble. For days and days, Alexander searched the garden for a purple pebble. Look, he's looking for a purple pebble. Look at all those pebbles, right? Alexander is looking for a purple pebble. In vain, he found yellow pebbles and blue pebbles. Remember yellow and blue? And green pebbles, green, yellow, but not one tiny purple pebble. But he cannot find a purple pebble. At last, tired and hungry, he returned to the house. He went back to his house. In a corner of the pantry, he saw a box full of old toys. And there, between blocks and broken dolls, was Willie. There's Willie. What happened? Said Alexander, surprised. What happened? Willie told him a sad story. It had been Annie's birthday. There had been a party and everyone had brought a gift. The next day, Willie sighed. Many of the old toys were dumped in this box. We will all be thrown away. Oh no, all the old toys were thrown in the box. Alexander was almost in tears. Alexander is sad. Poor Willie, he thought, but then suddenly something caught his eye. Could it really be? Yes, it was. It was a little purple pebble. There it is. A little purple pebble. Remember the lizard asked for a purple pebble? Alexander finally found it. All excited, he ran to the garden, the precious pebble tight in his arms. Look at this pebble, purple pebble. There was a full moon. This is a full moon, or a round moon, right? Out of breath, Alexander stopped near the blackberry bush. Lizard, lizard in the bush, he called quickly. The leaves rustled and there stood the lizard. Look at all those pretty colorful leaves. They're all different colors. Who or what do you wish to be? Said the lizard. I want to be. Alexander stopped. Then suddenly he said, Lizard, lizard, could you change Willy into a mouse like me? The lizard blinked. There was a blinding light, and then all was quiet. The purple pebble was gone. What's going to happen? Alexander, look, there's a full, beautiful moon. Look at that full moon. And there's Alexander, the mouse. Alexander ran back to the house as fast as he could. The box was there, but alas, it was empty. Too late, he thought. With a heavy heart, he went to his hole in the baseboard. Something squeaked. He heard a squeaking sound. Cautiously, Alexander moved close to the hole. There was a mouse inside. Who are you? Said Alexander, a little frightened. My name is Willy, said the mouse. Willy, cried Alexander. The lizard did it. He hugged Willy, and then they ran to the garden path. And there they danced until dawn. The lizard turned Willy into a real mouse. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being great listeners and listening to this story about Willy and Alexander becoming friends. I hope all of you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Thank you and bye.